I had a Reddit post show up on my feed the other day, and it's an Uber driver who takes home thousands of people from downtown Charleston after a long night of drinking. And I want to talk about it. So he said that the girls get into the car at the end of the night, and what they talk about the most is the fact that guys in Charleston are unwilling to commit or take the relationship in any form of serious direction. And then on the other hand, the guys get into the car and they're upset that the woman that they were buying drinks for that very night didn't come home with them. so, so we have two totally different ends of the spectrum, and no one is on the same page. So this video is for the person that is more or less tired of casual dating and the advantages to getting into a more committed relationship when you're young. And what made me want to make this video is I had something happen a couple weeks ago. Our neighbor gave my wife a call and she wanted to bring us up a cake that she'd made for us. And we invited her in and she started to talk about her dating life. She's been seeing a guy for 8 weeks and she's ready to break it off because the guy is unwilling to make the relationship exclusive because he's not ready for anything serious. So let me tell you a little bit about this girl, all right? She's 18 years old, all right? She's never been on the dating apps. She's not in the bar scene, okay? She's beautiful, has a college fund, but decided to leave college because she didn't want to waste the money partying. And all she wants is to have a man come into her life and they can both work together and build a life together. And the one thing that she said that was really interesting to me is she's not attracted to older guys. She wants to date someone that's her age. So she said two things. She said, I was born in the wrong generation where people, 18, 19, 20 years old were getting married. And she said that she was probably going to be 30 by the time these guys were old enough to get their shit together and make a commitment. So if someone crosses your path and they are a righteous woman and they haven't been in the dating scene and they really know what they want and they're mature, these are the people that are more rare as you get older. So if you're a younger guy and you're wanting to get out of the dating scene, there are definite reasons to be in a committed relationship. And I want to talk about a group of people that get married younger so you all have a proof case to why this can absolutely work. And that is the state of Utah, the home of the Latter-day Saints, the Mormons. When I was 38 years old, I had a gym and I really wanted to change careers. And I was excited to start a career in sales at a technology company. And if you all know anything about tech sales, to be in tech sales, you have to become an SDR or work at the bottom of the barrel before they let you become an account executive. So you're starting from scratch, you're making 50 to 75 calls per day, and you're working with a lot of young people, so primarily between 22 and 25. I go to Utah, all right, and I'm on the training floor, and I would say half the training floor was Mormon, the other half were secular. The most interesting thing about the Mormons is all of them were married. Some of them even had kids already. And these guys marry young. They're not out chasing women in their 20s. They don't drink, so they're not doing that either. And these guys are so hyper-focused on their careers. Today, these same guys that were just starting out on the ground floor are at President's Club every year making between 250 and 350K. And when they first started with their wife, they had nothing, none of that money, none of that cash, okay? But the nice thing about living that life is you don't have to be alone and without sex, okay? So like if you're in your 20s and you're focused on your life and you're choosing to stay single, you're either out sleeping with random women or you're not having sex at all, which isn't healthy either. So what I'm saying is, you're going to have girls that are going to cross your path and they're going to be mature and they're going to be righteous. If you know how to date and you know how to court, you can actually take that girl from her front door to the altar and you're getting married to please God and not yourself or society.